Air Canada Flight 143, a Boeing 767, was on schedule domestic passenger flight from Montreal to Edmonton, a flight with no fuel at 41,000 feet. On July 23, 1983, what began as a routine flight turned into one of the most dramatic and miraculous aviation events in history. Air Canada Flight 143, a Boeing 767, was on scheduled domestic passenger flight from Montreal to Edmonton. Little did the passengers and crew know, they were about to face a situation no one could have predicted, a flight with no fuel at 41,000 feet. The day started like any other. Captain Robert Pearson and First Officer Maurice Quintal were seasoned pilots with years of experience. They performed the pre-flight checks, confident in their aircraft. However, due to recent change in their airline's fuel measurement system from imperial to metric, a critical mistake occurred during fueling. The plane was only partially filled and the arrow went unnoticed by the crew. Approximately halfway through the flight, at an altitude of 41,000 feet, the unimaginable happened. The aircraft's left engine suddenly failed, followed shortly by the right engine. The cockpit alarms blared, signaling a dual engine failure. In aviation, this is a catastrophic event. Airplanes are simply not designed to fly without power. The plane, now 132-ton glider, was losing altitude rapidly. The pilots immediately declared an emergency. Captain Pearson, who was also glider pilot, took control, using his gliding skills to keep the plane stable. But with no engines, they had no thrust, no hydraulic, and very limited control. The passengers, unaware of the severity of the situation, began to notice the eeriness of the silent engine and the plane's descending trajectory. The crew calculated their glide range and determined they could reach Gimli, a small former military air base in Manitoba. However, this airfield was not designed for commercial airlines and it had been converted into a drag racing strip. The crew had no choice, this was their only hope. As they approached Gimli, the plane descended faster than expected. The pilots were faced with yet another challenge. The plane was coming in too high and too fast without engine power. They could not deploy flaps or reverse thrust to slow the descent. In a last-ditch effort, Captain Pearson executed a maneuver called forward slip, turning the plane sideways to increase drag and reduce speed. It was a risky move, but it worked. The plane lined up with the runway, but as they neared the ground, they saw the runway was equipped by families enjoying a day car racing. With no time to react, Captain Pearson had to land the massive jet on narrow strip meant for cars, not planes. The aircraft touched down with screech, and the nose landing gear collapsed. Sparks flew as the plane skidded to a stop, coming to rest just before the end of the runway. Amazingly, there was no explosion, no fire, and despite the terror of the situation, there were no fatalities. The passengers and crew evacuated the aircraft, shaken but alive. The media dubbed the event the Gimli glider, and the story quickly became legendary in aviation history. An investigation later revealed the fuel miscalculation leading to significant changes in airline fuel protocols. Captain Pearson and First Officer Quintal were hailed as heroes for their quick thinking and extraordinary piloting skill. The story of Air Canada Flight 143 is a powerful reminder of human resilience and the capacity for quick, decisive action in the face of overwhelming odds. It's a tale of how, even when the situation seems hopeless, the right combination of skill, courage, and a little bit of luck can lead to a miracle. The emergency landing in aviation history, forever attached in the memories of those who lived through it.